Washington State University is pushing back on claims that it was responsible for the death of a student in 2019. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy spoke with Sam Martinez's family. He died at a hazing incident at a fraternity. And Connor tells us where the lawsuit stands now. Connor?
Well, Sam Martinez's death in 2019 sparked ongoing conversations relating to university hazing and proper policy. His family says WSU knowingly let the tragedy happen, but the university says it can't control what happens off campus.
In November 2019, WSU freshman Sam Martinez died from acute alcohol poisoning. The result, Pullman Police and WSU agreed, of hazing at Alpha Tau Omega.
We, of course, were utterly crushed and shocked. And it took us a long time to even know if we could stand up again, frankly, after such a terrible hit of losing your child.
Sam's mother, Jolene House, says her family hasn't been the same since, but in the months that followed, they pushed state legislators for a change, and in 2022, they passed a new state law, Sam's Law. It requires schools to make hazing incidents public, and anyone that kills or seriously hurts a person in a hazing incident can be charged with a felony. But a lawsuit the family filed against WSU in 2020, 2 years before the law went into effect, argues the university is also to blame, alongside the fraternity, saying hazing was already known to occur at WSU and still does.
Is hazing still going on at Washington State University? Definitely.
House says a Superior Court judge initially rejected her family's case, but in January, a Washington State appeals court ruled a university should bear the responsibility. This was a first of its kind for Washington State. In response, WSU appealed the decision to the state Supreme Court. The High Court heard arguments today, and their ruling will determine if the case goes to trial. WSU attorney Nicholas Ulrich says what fraternity members do at off-campus events like at Alpha Tau Omega is out of their hands.
They're going to have meetings, they're going to have clubs, they're going to meet off campus. This is a private residence where the university does not have any power to go to, observe, or be at.
The family's attorney, Rebecca Rowe, argued previous investigations show the university knew hazing had gone on years before Sam's attendance, and because of this, they should have intervened.
If it was an organized activity, and I use that term loosely, by the fraternity, and they knew, and that it involved hazing and minor pledging, yes, they had the authority to do it anywhere.
House says today's hearing was long overdue, but is relieved the case is now getting the court's attention 5 years after the filing, and they hope to bring the case to a jury.
Sam deserves to have his story heard and to allow others to render a decision on whether he was wronged by the university.
WSU President Elizabeth Cantwell sent a statement in response to today's hearing saying his loss underscores the importance of their ongoing efforts to safeguard the well-being of every member of the community. You can read her full statement on our website. That's KREM.com. Right now, there's no timeline for when the Supreme Court may hand down its ruling. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
All right, Connor.